Hello everyone and welcome back to Stadthalle Sursee, Switzerland, where we are about to get underway with this very interesting matchup between Germany and Spain. As you can hear, the Spanish drums and horns are going off in the background, and they will be with us throughout the game, I'm sure. Helping out, bringing a raucous atmosphere here in Stadthalle, which is still waking up here, still relatively early in the day, and the Spanish fans will no doubt help us get started. So both teams on the outside looking in, we must say. They have been all but eliminated from contention. Spain still with an outside chance. If they win the game tonight, win the game here, and able to beat Denmark later on in the afternoon when they play Denmark. That's the final game of the day at 6:15. So if Spain wins both games, they should still be in with a chance of a semi-final spot. But their loss yesterday to Finland hurts them certainly in that regard. Germany seems to have played their part. As opposed to the Spanish, this is their last game of the group stages, and with their losses to both Finland and Denmark, they have no chances left of reaching the semifinals. On the surface, a grave disappointment for the Germans. They surely had championship hopes going in, but COVID-19 related absences have hurt their team immensely, and played a large part in their early exit here of the tournament. They will be in the losers playoff, in the losers bracket, deciding who finishes fifth in this tournament. The team's changes ends here after the coin toss. So the starting lineup for Germany includes Kahn Sisik. It includes both Bauer brothers, Daniel and David. It's Roman Hill and Jessica Trommer. Team Spain goalkeeper Mikel Villanueva. It's Asier Sanchez. It's Juan Fernandez. It's Jordi Valle. And revelation of the tournament so far, I feel, from Team Spain certainly, number 11, Roger Badia. Sisik will get us started, negotiating the Spanish defense. He's met by Fernandez. Team Germany made it a team-wide mission, a priority, setting up T-stick player Roman Hill for a goal during their game against Australia. I'm not sure Germany will take this quite lightly, this game. Here's a pass from Sisik to Bauer. That's David Bauer, 94. Here's Badia, a pass ahead to Asier Sanchez, who wisely pulls it back. There was a slight opening there, but he elects to build up in a more patient way. Badia. Ahead to Sanchez. The ball deep in the corner now. Sanchez looking for Badia. Spain start over. A young team, the Spanish. Badia and Sanchez. not with a ton of experience from the international level. So it's impressive to see that they have the patience to build up here. Sanchez gets a corner, turning in. Oh, just saved by Toma and Sisik. Toma, an excellent goalkeeper. The backdoor wrap around there, no match for her skills. She covers the ball, and the Germans will take over. Not a bad start for Team Spain here. The Germans are a slight favorite for this game, it must be said, but don't count out the Spanish yet. I mean, they have been playing very positively with a great deal of flair. Here's Sisik, shot just wide of Villanueva's goal. Padilla will collect. Circle around his own net. Here's Sanchez, can he find a shot? Met by Bauer. David Bauer, excuse me. Here's Padilla. Working on Roman Hill. He takes a speculative shot there from behind, and it's a referee's ball. I think maybe the ball got stuck between the feet of Roman Hill. So a referee ball on the penalty line hash mark here. We'll have a timeout. Mikel Villanueva was fighting Sisik, and that's hard work, and that may have slightly bent or damaged his T-stick. A little bit of brawn from the Spanish bench will have straightened it back up, and he's ready to go. So Sanchez versus Sisik here in the referee ball. Sisik wins it. So strong, powerful player. Sisik, ooh, just wide. Olivalle now surrounded by Germans. Sanchez, Fernandez comes to help. David Bauer pulls it out. Sisik now. Sisik having to assume a lot of the playmaking responsibility for Team Germany in the absence of superstar Nassim Afra. So it's a little bit of a strange position for Sisik to find himself in at the national team level, but he's done really well. He's had a wonderful connection with especially David Huber, who has started on the bench, but he will surely be substituted in at some point, and a wonderful connection between Sisik and Huber. Sisik with a shot saved by Villanueva. And here's Sanchez. He has Badia if he wants him. A shot saved by Toma. David Bauer, Badia. Fight for it. Spanish will recover. Uh-oh. Sisik shot saved by Villanueva, who ventured far out of his goal to take up as much space as possible. Good stuff from the Spanish goalkeeper. Fight along the boards. It's David Huber, surrounded by the Spanish. Sisik there to help him now. Huber pulls it out. He gets a block from his brother Daniel. And Toma as well, and now Sisik takes over. Juan Fernandez caught very high up court. The Germans, can they make this advantage pay? Sisik. Oh, over to Bauer, but Villanueva right there. Call goes to the Spanish here. Quick fight for position in front of the goal. Juan Fernandez must get in position to block up the middle. Sisik is allowed to shoot directly on this. He'll get it. Tap from Toma, it looks like. Pulls it out wide. There's a shot there. Ooh. Roman Hill and Daniel Bauer combined to set the edge there on the right side of the court for Germany, but the shot from Cisic stopped by Villanueva. Here's Badia with the block. Picks up his own rebound. Up to Sanchez. Badia with the rebound again. Nice trip along the boards. Valle. Sanchez follows up. No goal, no goal, says the referee. Offsides in the penalty area by Valle, surely. Not able to slam on the brakes here. Probably the correct call. So no goal. Sanchez followed up. If only Jordi Valle could have stopped short there. So a scare, early scare here for Team Germany. Now Valle's T-stick is acting up. That Badia-Sanchez combination, so lethal. Valle went all out for that, trying to tap in the pass from Badia. Valle would, had he been successful, it would have been a 2-point goal. So the Spanish would have had a 2-0 lead early on here. It's a little bonus for a T-stick player scoring. Cisic. Met by Villanueva. It's been a mixed bag from Villanueva in this tournament so far, but he's off to a great start today. Fernandez trying to get in on Cisic. Cisic though, shot, another save by Villanueva. Sanchez in the board, surrounded by Germans. And we get a Spanish free ball. Badia with a tip from Villanueva. Badia ahead to Sanchez. Sends it in front. Ooh, ball bouncing dangerously on the edge of the goal area, but Daniel Bauer there to collect. Cisic will build up. Oof. Oman Hill with a nice blocker on Fernandez. Should have caught Fernandez off guard. Fernandez seems to be struggling with balance. Now he's back at it. Oman Hill snuck up on Juan Fernandez there that time. Cisic, nice turn. Looking for cracks in this defense. Spanish are doing fine so far. Now though, there's an edge. An early shot from Cisic. Should have probably kept it. Patience, not the strong suit of the hot-tempered Khan Cisic. Another shot a minute higher. Badia now, one-on-one with Thoma. Badia, saved by Thoma. Beautiful stuff from the German goalkeeper. A great opportunity for Team Spain to take an early lead. Cisic right back on the other end. Thoma wins the one-on-one battle with Badia. Cisic scores easily. You cannot leave the back post open like that if you're Team Spain. So it goes from Badia one-on-one on one end to now a 1-goal deficit for Spain. No chance for Mikel Villanueva to get back over to his far post after Cisic threatening the near post first, wrapping around the goal to his forehand. It's always going to be too quick. You must rely on Spanish defenders to shut down the back post, the far post. So a little disorganized defense from Spain, costly. And with 8 minutes 35 into the game, the Germans take the lead. Padilla fumbles it. Sisik. Padilla, though, retains possession. Looking for Sanchez. Sanchez is behind him, though. He's bailed out by Roman Hill, ramming into the boards, and we. Volunteers here from Suisse will quickly fix the boards. Oh, long pass, looking for Sanchez, off of Roman Hill. We'll need a replacement ball here. I think the ball disappeared underneath the speaker's podium I'm sitting at here. So, Padilla and Sanchez sharing playmaking responsibility. Nice pass from Sanchez, just out of reach for Padilla. Padilla behind the net. Can he find Sanchez? He does. Behind the back. Shot. Score! Spain ties up the game. Padilla just able to get by David Bauer down behind the goal, and Sanchez finishes beautifully behind his back. Oh, Daniel Bauer almost blocks it. And that removes Trauma, any chance Trauma had of stopping the ball. Beautiful stuff by the Spanish. Quickly pulling back even. They only needed about 50 seconds to do so. And, now we'll have a timeout. I think this was Team Germany who called for this timeout. Coach Gerautenried. Some adjustments. In conversation with on-court leaders, Sisik and Bauer. On the other side here, Coach Ponce. Just as animated. With the tactic board out there. So, the Germans will tip off. Mikel Villanueva taking his time getting back in goal. With gamesmanship, perhaps. Here's Daniel Bauer tipping it to Zizek, and the Germans will start their familiar pattern of Zizek searching for creases in the Spanish defense. Despite the two... Oh. Shot saved by Villanueva. But he had pointing. Nice to see the young Spaniard helping out his teammate there, pointing out helping him locate the ball. Padilla and Sanchez surrounding Zizek, but he's able to send it back home. David Bauer will collect. Zizek. Caught it by Sanchez. Shot. Blocked by Villanueva, I think. Padilla back the other way, but Bauer taking illegal means in dispossession, the young Spaniards. So we'll have a Spanish free ball. An intense game this. Played at a high level. Shots blocked by the German defense. Sisik, Sanchez trying to regain possession. Juan Fernandez, Sisik gets out. Padilla sends it back into the corner. Great block here from Villanueva. playing very proactively. Padilla sends it ahead to Sanchez. Sanchez one-on-one with Bauer. Here comes Hill. Sanchez, blocked by Trommer. Digging for it is Sisik. Away it goes Sisik with a chance shot. Blocked by Villanueva once again. Sanchez back the other way. Helter-skelter pace here. Sanchez to Badia. Oh, just wide. Sanchez now collects. Back to Badia. The Germans wins it behind the net. Sisik. Ooh. Moment to catch our breath here. Sisik. Back at it. Guarded well by Valle there. Sanchez takes care of the back post. Sisik getting quite a bit of a pressure now from Team Spain. Here's Sisik. That's a slight crease here. Valle needs to be wet. The goal blocked in front. Fight for it. Ooh. Tense moments here for the Spanish. Valle wins it though. Sends it to Sanchez, who makes a great little pass there to escape trouble to Badia. Hill and Villanueva going at it in the corner. Up to Badia. He's in the corner. Long read. High ball. Just rushed the pass a little bit. Sanchez, such an exciting team, the Spanish. Have to love how they are just going full-on attack at every possible chance. That initial patience we saw from them has gone out the window, and they are back to their youthful exuberance. Very direct in their attacks. Juan Fernandez trying to work around the screens from Hill. Hill, a terrier, as my sometimes co-commentator Jan Oniger would say. He just bites into the leg of the defender and just never lets go. So we'll get a substitution here. Set to come on is Arno Kamps instead of the aforementioned Juan Fernandez. Interesting to see what Arno Kamps can do. The Spanish have options as well on the bench. Antonio Rodriguez with a powerful shot. We have Sara Granada, the T-stick player with tough screening and tough defense. She could get in here as well at some point. Sisik met by Badia. Sanchez sneaks up as well. The Spanish should be careful not to be caught out of position now. Sisik gets by Kamps. Sisik with a shot. Oh, just wide. So the Spanish showing a little bit of a crack, a crease in their defense. Sanchez in on goal. Oh, it squirts out on the other side of Thomas' goal. She will collect, pass it off to Sisik. Very interesting game, even though low scoring so far, but there's plenty of chances. And interesting to see how this chess match plays out. Arno Kamps taking the shot from Sisik, blocked by Sanchez. Badia back the other way. Badia one-on-one with Trommer. This time, kept out by Trommer once again. So she's 2-0 in one-on-one situations with Roger Badia. Villanueva again with some sort of issue. Generally, commonly, a team is allowed a 2-minute. Oh, it's the changing of the armbands. Villanueva takes over the captaincy from Juan Fernandez. Just a bit of housekeeping there from the referees. The captain must always be present on the court, and if you substitute out your current one, you must pass the. Oh, Toma does well to keep it out. You must pass on the armband to a teammate who will resume the. Who will then assume the captain's responsibility, generally being responsible for communication with the referees and so on. Here's Sisik. Cordivalle covers him off. Good job. It's all about helping out your goalkeeper, taking away the corners. Goalkeeper generally will be responsible for the central parts of the goal. Sisik has his shot blocked by Sanchez. Ooh. Villanueva fumbles it, but Valle there to help out. And some sort of blocking violation is called by Finnish referee Ilkka Siki. So, Villanueva and Badia once again will get us going. Here's Sanchez. Sisik blocked by Hill. Here's Sisik. Oh, Sanchez just reaches back. Oh, tough fighting going on. A lot of stick-to-stick contact here. It's not the prettiest of games, but the intensity very high. Sisik, backhand shot, saved by Villanueva. Here's Sanchez, guarded by Sisik. Still Sanchez. Can he find Kamps in front? Oh, he tries to, but blocked by Toma. Toma covering both her near post and the pass to Adno Kamps. Toma's making a case for a player of the game so far. She's had 200% saves against Badia already. She's been very, very steady in these situations around her net. So in comes Antonio Rodriguez instead of Roger Badia. And simultaneously on the German side, in comes David Huber for Daniel Bauer. This is the Germans sort of admitting that the Spanish are doing better than they had thought, and putting back Huber, one of the stars of the German team, allows them to exploit that dangerous Huber-Sisik combination. There we go already. Found a gap. Villanueva covers it off by the skin of his teeth. Rodriguez sends it away. Here's Sisik, a strong block from Roman Hill there. Rodriguez dispossessed by Huber. David Huber. Has a lot of space here. Saved by Villanueva. Once again, Mike Villanueva. They are just hanging on, the Spanish, giving away a lot of spacing once again here on offense. Oh, Villanueva once again. The two goalkeepers are just putting on a show for you guys. The Spanish, they can't keep giving up this much space. this much space to Sisig and Huber. At some point, they're going to find their way through. Team Spain calls for a team timeout here. Must settle down this defense now. Initiative well and truly with the Germans. Try and organize this defense a little better. They are playing with fire. Huber and Autenried discussing what to do for how to exploit the weaknesses in the Spanish defense. The Spanish were very much competitive against Team Finland yesterday. The score was, I think, at one point 4-4 into the second half, but in the end, the Finns pulled away. And sad sounding horn here from the Spanish. I'm not sure how much of it makes it through to you, the viewer back home. Antonio Rodriguez, Garcia Sanchez. Pressure from Sisig. Can't quite collect. Ooh, Antonio Sanchez. Excuse me. Antonio Rodriguez. I'm struggling with the Spanish names here. Antonio Rodriguez winning the ball back by way of a blocking call, I guess, on David Huber. Bit of good fortune for the Spanish. Ooh. Sloppy pass from Rodriguez, out of reach of Sanchez. Germans will collect. Sisig. Arnold Kamps caught way high up on the court. Shot from Sisig, saved by Villanueva for the umpteenth time. He has had an incredible game, Villanueva, so far. Huber in on goal. Sisig will take over and restart the offense. The Spanish in a very defensive alignment now. Conservative. Here's Sisig. Working on Kamps now. Sanchez makes his way back into the play again. There's some space there in the middle for Germany. Bauer looking to set a screen. Here's Sisig. Probing. He wants so badly to take that forehand shot. Shot blocked by some Spain player. Rodriguez maybe. Once again, Rodriguez is cut off by Huber. Huber is a little frustrated. He, I think twice now. He did nothing wrong in his opinion, but Kasiki not relenting. Would have been a all. Sisig would have changed the call after listening to the objection of Huber. But, Rodriguez, a shot. Sanchez there, but Trommer also. Time runs out on the first half. A very entertaining match, even if it is rather low scoring. The big storyline is the two goalkeepers putting on an absolute clinic so far in this game. I can't wait to see what these two teams have in store for the second half. The Spanish have to fix their defense a little bit. They've been playing with fire, tiptoeing the line. There's a meeting here between the referees and the two captains. Spanish coaches also in there. Wonder what that's about. it was getting a little chippy there in the end. So maybe referee IPCH here just trying to calm things down, make it clear that no more of this will be tolerated. Can't offer much. I can't offer much insight here, so I can't hear what's going on. Siki has said his piece, and will let the Spanish coaches and players go back to the dressing rooms. So about an 8-minute break now left, and I will return with the second half of this very interesting and entertaining game between Spain and Germany. Huber. Ooh, Villanueva with a harsh tackle, but once again the call goes against Huber. About the third time that Huber feels wrongly done by. But, Rodriguez to Sanchez. Sanchez to Rodriguez. Rodriguez pulls it out nicely. Try to find Camps. Here's Sanchez. CC fighting for it. Here's David Bauer. Back to David Huber. And the Germans will reset. This is Huber. Huber shot. Saved by Villanueva once again. We'll get a referee ball. The ball stuck between the feet of Rodriguez. Tony Rodriguez. Sanchez, deep pass to Rodriguez off the boards. Creative. Cisic back the other way, one-on-one with Villanueva. Villanueva leaves his goal so well. He's really aggressive. Oh. Cisic saved by Villanueva once again. He is having the game of his life right now. The Spanish hanging on by the skin of their teeth. It's a little precarious situation now with your goalkeeper stuck in the corner now. You can see why he did it, but now the Spanish are in trouble a little bit. Huber trying to keep the ball alive. Referee aching to call a referee ball here. But Huber wants to pick at this advantage the Germans have with Villanueva now having left his goal. Huber. The ball squirts out. Villanueva stays in the action. Uh-oh. Shot from Cisic. It's blocked by Bauer. Oh, man. How long can the Spanish keep this going? They are giving up. Quality look after quality look to the Germans. Cisic. Can you find Huber? Huber! Oh. Last ditch defending the Spanish. Huber out to Cisic. Cisic, Huber, just wide. Huber, shot, scores. Finally, he finds a way past the Spanish goalkeeper. Yes, finally, the coach Aroño Ponch of Spain makes a substitution. It's Badilla. Badilla comes back on, Roger Badilla, and Gabriel Calvo as well. I like Calvo, the T-stick player. Brings toughness and good positioning. I do think the strongest Spanish lineup is must include both Badilla and Sanchez. Rodriguez struggles a little with technique and defensive positioning. Very powerful right arm, but Padilla and Sanchez, to me, clearly the better pairing to create goals. Padilla now, deep position behind the goal. Heel is there, Bauer toe. The ball squirts out and Huber will collect. Now Padilla caught in no man's land there behind the net. Huber, shot, blocked by Villanueva. And a slashing violation, and finally Padilla will be let out of jail. The Germans electing to spend 2 blocking players and keeping away Padilla, so that's a show of respect to the young Spaniard. Rodriguez in the corner in reverse. Ooh. Moves the board a little bit, and that's a violation, and the Germans will take over. The German fans are here in full force as well. Here's Sisik. Constantly looking to set up David Huber in front of the net. That's a pairing they have used to great effect against both Denmark and Finland. Spanish seems to have put the clamps on. Ooh, a late tackle here from Calvo. Pass into Huber. Huber fighting for it. Rodriguez pulls it out but loses it back to Huber. And Sisik and the Germans will start over. Shot from Sisik. Trickles wide. Now Villanueva again. Outside his goal area. Sisik gets is booked. Green card here for complaining one too many times to the referee. I do think the Spanish have had a kind whistle so far. And Sisik's temper just about to get the better of him. It is he can be sometimes his own worst enemy. Padilla unguarded here on the left side. He shakes off Rodriguez, doesn't want the pass. It was blocked anyway, and Rodriguez. Oh, off the crossbar. Rodriguez the other way. He has Padilla. Oh, must look up and find his teammate there. Ooh. Shot blocked by Valle. Sent back to the German end. A golden opportunity for Spain that time. Jordi Valle, I like how he uses his body, the chair. We'll have a timeout. Technical timeout. Once again, Mikel Villanueva, his very active style is a bit hard on his equipment, and he has his T-stick straightened. 12 minutes to go in this game or so. The Spanish, obviously, they need to score. But it's Germany with possession with initiative. A shot saved by Villanueva. What else is new? David Bauer to Huber. Huber now maybe with a chance to play make. Oh, Almost snuck that in behind Villanueva. Once again a try. Villanueva has been a wall in the Spanish net. Once again another save on the shot from Huber. Calvo. Blocked by Power. He's booked now. So the green card corresponding more or less to the yellow card we know from soccer and other sports. It's a warning, a formal warning. The next time you transgress, you will be punished more harshly. A second green card is equals a 2-minute suspension. The second green card equals a yellow. Meanwhile, here we have David Huber being selected for a speed test. So he'll get on to the testing rig. It's a set of rollers that are used to measure his speed. Very animated on the German bench here. Constantly trying to manage the temper of Kahn Sisik, calm him down, and making sure he stays focused. Well, it's a drawn-out process, the speed test here. Normally a very quick procedure. I wonder if that's a sign of trouble for the Germans. Violating the speed limit of 15 kph is punished rather harshly by a 5-minute match penalty. Simply, you are guilty of playing with illegal equipment. That carries along with it a 5-minute suspension, where your team must play short-handed, and it's a match penalty MP1 for the offending player. So it doesn't look like Huber was going too fast there. He returned a sigh of relief, and the German fans as well. Get out and lead. More and more animated. Normally the coach of Team Germany, normally a very calm guy, sensible in every way, but he's a little frustrated. I think he expected more from his team. And honestly, they could be up by multiple goals here, by 3 or 4 or 5 even. But Mikel Villanueva has been an absolute beast in this game, with more saves than I can count at this point. So the Germans take over possession. Sisik. Searching. No German there to put a stick on it. Sisik. Backhand shot here maybe. No. Rodriguez there. Turns him away. Back to the forehand. Calvo. Applying some pressure. Asia Sanchez is getting ready to check into the game on the Spanish bench. About time, in my opinion. He is one of the... Uh-oh, here's Calvo with a chance. Oh! Almost finds a way to finagle it through. The second time we've seen a Spanish player, a T-stick player, in on goal. The ball knocked out of bounds by Antonio Rodriguez. Maybe we'll get the substitution now. Yeah, here we go. No doubt this is Rodriguez for Sanchez. And the Spanish will go back to the lineup, at least in terms of hand stick players, the lineup that proved successful for them in the first half. I suspect Sanchez and Badia will finish the game together unless something crazy happens in terms of the score. Sisek once again. The plan is clear from the Germans. Sisek to circle around, looking for an open gap for either a shot for himself or a passing lane to Huber. There it is. Oh, Huber sends it a bit high. Once again, a passing lane opens up. The Spanish need to get out of this position. They have to crowd David Huber. It's all they're looking for, the Germans. It's a pass from Sisek to Huber. Badia now intercepts the ball this time. Can he send it ahead? He's got Calvo. He's got Sanchez there. Sanchez covered by Roma Hill. He sends a pass across, but Huber there to cover it off. Huber now. Can he find Sisek? No, Badia, another block. Badia in on goal. Shot. Scores! Vladia Badia ties the game up at 2. And I'm telling you guys, the moment they made the change for Sanchez and Badia, this game livened up completely. Again, Siki with the referee Kasiki with stern talking to this time the two T-stick players, Calvo and Hill, subjects of are told to take it easy. Otherwise, the green cards may start flying. This is a Spanish team timeout now. They have placed a Miguel Casado in the substitution box. So he's about to get in the game. Jose Casado, I apologize. Instead of either Calvo or Jordi Vallagao. Coming up after this game, of course, is the long-awaited headline game of today. The Team Switzerland taking on the pre-season tournament, the pre-tournament favorite, Team Netherlands. The crowd is slowly arriving for that game. The Swiss fans, of course, the home crowd is slowly filling the rafters. Sisek here will get the Germans going. Met by Casado. Will apply pressure. It was instead of Valle, who had started the game and played the game up to this point. So he gets rotated out, and Casado with a chance to make his presence felt. Sisek over to his backhand, Calvo. Sanchez also. Oh, shot. Sure. Oh, turned in by Huber. It took two tries for him to get by Villanueva finally, who, as mentioned a couple of times, have had a great game so far. Yeah, well, those rebounds, so tough to defend. Of course, you're not allowed to reach into your own penalty area, so hard to defend, and Huber prays on that. So Spain back to a 1-goal deficit. They've been here twice already. So for a third time, they will try to dig themselves out of a hole. Hard to see there on the far end of the field what what happened, but whatever it was, the Spanish will receive a free ball here. Villanueva tips it to Sanchez. He's got Padilla deep in the corner. He'll take it himself. Met by Sisek, and now Hill joins him. Sanchez will need to find a way to get rid of this. Nope, he instead elects to go behind his own nets. Slams on the break, gets rid of David Bauer. Pass ahead to Padilla. Surrounded by Germans. David Bauer takes it away to Huber now. In a role reversal, he'll look for Sisek in front. Ooh. There it is. Oh, yeah. It was a miss by Sisek. Padilla going back the other way. Sisek, back to block. At least he cleaned up his own area. He had a wide open net shot earlier to make it 4-2. He missed it. This time, though, now the Germans have taken a comfortable lead now. Sanchez in pretty good defending position, but not enough help for Mikel Villanueva to stop the shot from Sisek. So out goes Padilla, and in comes Rodriguez. Rodriguez will set up Sanchez. Double shots here from Spain. Toma keeps it out. That's a nice look for Spain. Huber back the other way. Sanchez is being covered off. Shot from Huber. Oh, just wide. Huber. Shot saved by Villanueva. Huber will recollect. What happened here? Maybe Bauer and Sanchez was tangled up. Got a technical timeout for Team Spain. Oh, Sanchez lost a wheel. The front wheel just came off. He'll need a substitution, surely. Spanish, yeah. Signaling for a substitution that'll bring in Fernandez, Juan Fernandez. Bit puzzled that it's not Roger Padilla who comes in. They've been rotating Padilla, Rodriguez, and Sanchez all game. So Asier Sanchez will leave the game probably for the final time today. In comes Juan Fernandez, Spanish number 6. We'll have a referee ball here at midcourt. Huber versus Rodriguez. Rodriguez will leave it for the Germans in a sign of sportsmanship. Rough tackle here from Calvo, reversing into Huber. Huber in on goal. He will circle the Spanish defense. Huber. Oh, just about loses it to the pressure of Fernandez. They're going to take a little break here. I wonder what that was all about. Huber. Shot. Ooh, off of Villanueva. Sisek couldn't turn in the rebound. Sisek. Zizik. Oh, tries to find Huber. Huber can't corral it. Out to Zizik once again. So the Spanish, it seems, are going to fall here to the Germans. No shame in that. I do wish it is clear what the Spanish needs to work on. It's about covering off some minor defensive mistakes. Finally, Zizik finds a way through to get Huber. Sanchez has had his wheel fixed, it looks like, and he may get a Spanish substitution. German team timeout now. The scoreboard has yet to update, but I don't think they will disallow the goal. It's should be a 5-2 lead. Altenried clearly not happy with what he's seeing from his team. Very animated gesturing. So the scoreboard has finally updated, confirming the 5-2 German lead. This game probably put away now. In all likelihood, we might as well start turning our attention to the headline game of today's proceedings. It's at 1 o'clock, so about 3/4 of an hour from now. Half an hour from now. Switzerland versus Netherlands. The battle for Group A supremacy. As well as a bit of a grudge match, a rivalry developing between the formerly unbeatable Dutch and the up-and-coming Swiss team. Shot wide by Rodriguez. The Swiss holding on to some championship hopes. It's shaping up nicely for them. Certainly a medal finish seems well within reach. And they still probably co-favorites along with this Dutch team for the championship. Denmark may have something to say about that. Oh, the ball kicked ahead to Calvo. Not sure what to do with it. He pulls it back. It's Bauer recovers. Sends it back to Huber. Oh, Zizik misses with the backhand. Nice pass though from Huber. So the Spanish, I think, will be happy with their performance in this game. They still have one game to go against the against one of the championship outsiders from Denmark. I say outsiders, probably insiders really at this tournament. So you can't probably expect to win that one either for Spain, but they made it a really close game here against Germany. The score was 2-2 with 5 or 6 minutes left. Out goes Fernandez and in comes Sanchez, who has fixed his front wheel after losing it in a battle with David Bauer. The Spanish will play in the losers bracket in the the lower tier playoffs. They will be facing the third place finisher in Group A, which by the looks of it is going to be Team Italy. So that's a tough matchup for this Spanish team as well. And then it's the 7-8 game probably, if things goes as expected. Cuba runs up the score, finishes off the Spanish here. Bit of a shame that the Spanish let this game get out of hand here in the dying moments. This is a young team. Oh, coming apart at the seams. The high ball is called. As you can tell, I'm speaking about the the lower level brackets. I'm talking about 7 versus 8, 7 and 8 game playoffs, and who knows what else. It can be a tiny bit confusing. I refer you to the PCHWorldCup.com website. One word, PCHWorldCup.com /game schedule, where you can find much more about the tournament. You can, and crucially, find out who's going to be playing when and where and against whom. It can be a bit of a struggle to keep all the teams straight. The tournament by no means over for Germany, who have played their last group match here. They will be facing, by my calculations, probably team Belgium from Group A, depending on the outcome of the game between Canada and Belgium later this afternoon at 4:30. This will be an entertaining game, by the way. You should stick around for that. But if things goes as expected with the Belgian victory there, it's looking like it's going to be Germany-Belgium. Sisik on the way out with 7 seconds to go picks up a yellow card, and he's letting Sik. Good God. Can't Sisik exploding in front of your eyes here. And get out right, just cannot believe what his top player just did. With 7 seconds to go in a game, you're up 6-2. Kancic just completely self-combusts. Picks up a yellow card. That's a 2-minute suspension. And then complaining so loudly and rudely, I assume that that Ilka Sika goes for the red card, sending him off. That is likely to bring with him a suspension for the next game. Of course, whatever happened in this game is more or less academic at this point, but the next game, Sisik made, I have been alluding to it all game long, that sometimes Sisik's worst enemy is himself, his own temper. To perform well, he needs to be amped up, dialed up to 11, needs to be working in that intense level, and sometimes it gets the better of him. So this ends the game. Mikel Villanueva, player of the match, I have to say, for Team Spain. He made multiple brilliant saves throughout the game, and he's a bit disappointed, I think, to have a great game like that wasted on a 6-2 loss to Germany. A deserved victory for for Germany as our most 6-2 win, but it took them long enough. The Spanish hung in there for a while and can take a lot of positives from this game and from this tournament in general. They still have a game to go, of course, against Denmark. That's at 6:15 in the evening, the last game of the day. We'll have a short break here of about half an hour, 28 minutes, until it's Switzerland-Netherlands, the game of the day, one of the most anticipated games of the entire group stage. You must stick around for that. Half an hour from now, I will rest my voice for 20 minutes and be back with the exciting Netherlands-Switzerland matchup.